All right, check it out. What's poppin', Big Headed family? It's your boy, Big Gotti. I hope everybody having a blessed day out there. Now, look, we're going to jump straight into today's content. So we got Munchie B and Wack 100 going back and forth. So last week, Munchie B was on the No Jumper show, and he had a lot of different negative things to say about Wack 100. And, you know, Wack, of course, wasn't feeling that. So when he did the Adam and Wack show, he basically responded. So I'm going to give y'all a bar what Munchie B said, and then we're going to see what Wack said. Let's run it.
I've been 9 prison yards. I've been a Peru 35, but you know you ain't been active but like 3. Nigga, I don't hear none of that shit. Nigga, you went to jail for shooting somebody with a BB gun. Nigga, you get DP'd around my way for that shit. Nigga, Wack 100 is not like that, bro. On IFG, if he called me a snitch, bro, because I said some shit trying to be dumb. I said I get paid to be from IFG, meaning I work with Skip Townsend. I do the little game prevention and intervention shit.
How much you get paid for that?
It don't matter. So IFG.
Hey, but you know what's crazy though? People in my town that do that gang prevention stuff, like they be getting pulled over and let go. So a lot of people be saying they informants, and I seen them get caught with guns and stuff like that. So if Wack 100 feel that way about Munchie B, I don't know how it is in Los Angeles, but I know out here that gang prevention, it ain't nothing but like undercover informants. You feel me?
Nigga, I ain't no nigga. My name is Scary Dewan Banks, and I got a record longer than a football field or whatever. It would have been came out like, hey, nigga told on me, nigga. Winnie 100 is like, bro, that. I want him to pull up on one of these blood hoods at a hood day, event, a peace Paru march, anything. So a food giveaway, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Backpack, pull up to some blood shit. Please. Go to jail. I know in the county jail, they gonna put you on high power. You hit one of these prison yards, I don't give a if it's a 50-50 yard, go there. Yeah. You can't even make it there. You gonna go S and Y. You keep talking about all this team you got, but everybody keep putting their hands on you. J-Rock socked you. Or if you got knocked out, I don't know. But you was woozy. You woke up, nigga, you woke up, nigga, you just didn't check, and nigga J-Rock was already at home, nigga on IFG. You went to the game show, nigga. The nigga Tiny Draw slapped you on the back of your head. You ran and skipped off the stage, nigga. You went to where Draco lost his life at, nigga. Niggas don't know. The Cedars gonna get mad at me, but so what? The game was performing. The Cedars rushed you. Every time you come outside, somebody put their hands on you.
I ain't gonna lie, Wack do always get into something, but I think it's because he got a big mouth and he say a lot of different things, but I'm not sure if that's because he ain't no blood no more or nothing like that, because I do see him with a lot of bloods. I ain't finna lie.
Where was your team at then?
So you were not happy with some of the things that Munchie B had to say about you on this podcast the other day?
I don't trip on what he got to say about me, right? I don't trip that.
Did you get beat up the same night that Draco died at that concert? He felt very strongly about this. I had never heard that.
He didn't put that on his neighborhood, I know.
I don't know.
I know he didn't put that on his neighborhood.
I don't know. But he seemed to feel very strongly about that. I had never heard that before.
That I got beat up.
Yeah, and that it didn't really make the news because the Draco situation happened the same night.
Have you ever noticed that every time they say I got beat up in a place where there's 10,000 people, now, did I take off on somebody? I definitely took off on somebody. Right? You want Cuban Rob to come in? I can leave, so you can't. They won't say I made up a story.
I just want to hear the story. I don't care who's telling it. What happened?
Call Cuban.
Who'd you take off on?
I'll call Cuban Rob. I'm gonna let him tell you.
Okay.
Did I take off? No. You gotta let Cuban sit down. He's gonna tell the story. That way, you can't say see, this is the problem. Street dudes, if they don't like you, by the time a story gets to them, they switch it up.
Okay.
Hey, that's facts. That's what 4 Extras was talking about, you know, when he was talking about fighting B Brazy. He said everybody talk about he knocked him out, but they just squabbled. It was a little good squabble, and he really got on him. But a lot of people, by the time he came back around in the streets, they was like, man, 4 Extras got knocked out. So I feel what Wack's saying.
Now.
Because this was your post about Munchie. You said, the homies took your eyes from you. You got caught stealing out the spot, so you was going to pay with your life, but God spared you. Your mama and grandmama went to the park and begged for your safety under police escort. Now you wander around and you want sympathy. Nah, little guy, you're an amnesty case. They just feel sorry for you.
Okay, so who said that? Wait, Wack said that? The homies took your eye? Oh, yeah, so he basically saying his own homie shot him. See, and I always thought that some Crips shot Munchie, so to hear that, that's kind of crazy, but let's go.
You were around.
Now, here's the thing, right?
Demonic.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Let's just talk about it, right?
Sure.
Before we bring Cuban up. I'm not going to even mention it because I want him to, you're going to ask him the question and you're going to get a real natural reaction.
Okay.
So this dude right here, right? He's blind.
Right.
The Crips didn't take his eyesight. His homeboys did. Right? The politics about whoever he wasn't strong enough, or they didn't fear enough not to do that. Right? Alex Alonso, dude was a bum. Shout out to Alex, because since he been up there with Alex, he got a little neater, his clothes a little better. Alex Alonso gives him a job, right? But you can't tell me you're king anything, and the homies are the ones that victimize you, not a rival gang. Yo set.
But I mean, it's easy for your homies to backdoor you, so that ain't too unbelievable to me. The way he's saying it, he making it seem like it's something that never happens. You know what I mean? Your homies always backdoor you. It be the ones that's closest to you that don't want to see you shine or don't want to see you make it once you start making something of yourself. But I understand Alex Alonso gave him a job, and that's good. He did kind of clean up, but if his homies really got on him, that is kind of dirty.
Now, he know why he was in the hospital.
That happens to a lot of people, right? Because it's the same thing with Nipsey, right?
No, listen. Same shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
But guess what? And I'm going to speak on it. Paperwork's live and direct, floating around. Here's the difference. You seen them gun Big U now?
No.
I can say what I want. That's the fear and the respect that his neighborhood has for him. Right? Mixed together in a very balanced way. Right? He walks around everywhere. Paperwork there.
That's facts, though. That's why don't nobody touch Big U. He got like that fear, and he also got that respect. And a lot of people say he's snitching, they didn't show paperwork, but still nobody touch him. So, I mean, if Munchie B was able to get touched, that just shows that maybe he ain't on the, the tier or the leadership bracket that he think he is. You know what I mean?
Nobody does nothing to him over there. So what Munchie got to understand is, like, I've been from my set longer you've been living. This real talk. You can't tell me you that when the respect you claim to have couldn't keep your own neighborhood from trying to turn your TV off. And they got rid of the bub, right?
Who's the bub?
The bub. They got rid of the bub. The bub is what makes the image come on. It just a buzz goes on, right?
the
So
bulb.
he walks around,
Okay.
right? So they turned
He basically saying that they took his vision from him. You feel me?
TV off. Don't tell me you this and you that and you this and you that when you couldn't stop that from happening, right? You know that while you was laid in there and they thought you was gone, that your mother and grandmother went down there with half the choir to Darby Park or police escort and begged them people in a form of telling, because you kind of letting them know that that's who did it. Then he ended up doing it on the conversation with 600, that's who did it, letting people know his homies did it to spare you. Now, I'm going to let Cuban come over here and you ask him the question.
So basically, he said that he dry snitched on the person that shot him and let him know that, basically his hood did it, which we all thought that it was Crips. We never thought it was Bloods. And then all of a sudden this come out, Wack exposing him. So this is kind of crazy, man.
I ain't text him. I ain't had no time to say nothing to him. And you ask him that, come on, Q, we going to ask you a question.
All right.
And you answer the question.
We got a guest host. We got the legendary baby Cuban Rob.
Let's see what he have to say.
What's happening with it?
Okay, when Munchie came on, he said that the same night that Draco lost his life backstage at that concert, at that music festival, Lovers and Friends, or I believe, that Wack was attacked backstage that same night, but it never really made the news because of what happened to Draco.
No.
He's saying that you were there. What's your version of the story?
Well, the reason why it never went anywhere is because we got to putting in, work. They got we got the thumping out there. Wack got off first, if anything. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas got to talking shit. Wack dropped one of them niggas, and we jumped into the fire. So once we started dropping and laying them niggas out all over the floor and shit, they started throwing chairs and all that weird shit. Nigga, that's why this shit never went nowhere.
I mean, this Wack homie though, so we don't know how true this is, because of course he gonna vouch for his homie. But let's listen.
You know what I'm saying? Because we was out there smashing them niggas. That's why.
How deep were y'all, and how deep were
It was about 4 of us. It was about 12 or 13, 15 of them niggas or some shit like that.
It was about 7 of them.
Well,
Other dude didn't get out.
exactly.
Oh, yeah, see, he trying to put a little extra on the story, but we're going to stop this right here. So, you know, Wack 100 and Munchie B, you know, they got a little problem, and, you know, it's behind the scenes stuff that's been going on for a long time, and Munchie B called Wack a snitch, Wack called Munchie a snitch, but I know that neighborhood program thing where I'm from, you know, them people usually getting away with crimes, you know what I mean? They getting pulled over with guns, they getting let go. I done seen all kind of things, so y'all got to be weary about them type of people, but let me know what y'all think about the content in the comment section, and until the next one, y'all stay safe out there, man.
There's a gang of people back there.
Oh, there's
It
a
was-
game. Yeah.
Yeah, Game was he was on show. He was
It was my
performing.
set, Adam. It was my set.